All right. Ah, would appear my cookies are done. What a completely unscripted moment. And I think it was your company that was here a couple of weeks ago. The snake, we have 2 toilets that need to be snake, and we're having trouble again with that. It's kind of important that you give us a call back. Whew. All right. How we doing tonight? This is Bobby Gaines, Grand Christmas Master, the King of the Kringle, the Jolly Emperor, if you will. And we are here in Christmas Central 2021, resurrecting the 2019 Christmas suit for good measure. And I am here for the 3rd annual Christmas Fireside Chat. Really nice to have you all with us for the activities. Love to hear from you, anybody, everybody. I see we got the aptly named Stuff in the chat so far. And, well, Stuff is a good way to talk about what we're going to talk about tonight because it's going to be a lot of stuff. So, once again, feel free to make yourselves comfy. I actually literally just made Christmas cookies. It just so happened to coincide with the start of this chat. And yeah, no, I am very excited right now. So I'd love to hear from you all. See what you guys... Wow, there's a long lag on this. I didn't see my clap until like 10 seconds after I did it. So that's great. That's great. What's going on, Stuff Man? I think I know you actually. I'm only going by the somewhat blurry... avatar I have for you, but yeah, I think I know who you are, but I will keep your secret identity secret for now. Thank you for watching the Fireside Chat tonight. I believe you were at last year's. Sometimes it's warm. Okay, yeah, that pretty much confirms what I already thought. I'll tell you what's really warm are the cookies that I made that are still sitting for me. I'll probably have to leave and get those at some point. But yeah, get cozy. How's your Christmas going? I know you're in a much warmer climate than we are here in Connecticut, right? You're in California, am I not mistaken? Or am I mistaken? I don't know. Must be interesting. Christmas in California, you don't get that snow or that kind of aesthetic that you get here. It's like the one time you actually don't mind it being cold, which, of course, it is anyway, whether you want it or not. So I may as well get something out of it, right? But I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Maybe a couple hours, maybe longer, maybe not that long. Christmas Fireside Chat, I started back in 2019, which seems like a long, long time ago. But let me see. I'm just going to go ahead and... See, for some reason I have to have YouTube open in a separate browser in order to actually chat in the stream chat. So technically I count as another viewer or something like that. Chiaki Nanami, welcome to the chat. Alright, that kind of just want to make sure that I'm actually live. Well, I figured I would be, otherwise why would stuff be on my chat? But I'm just like, where is everybody? But these chats kind of start slow. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're warm, as some would say. Sometimes I'm warm because there's no room to move in here. And I'm wearing, as I mentioned, this really heavy Christmas suit. Kind of hard to get comfortable in it. I also got some tea. I had to wait for that to cool off before I actually go and grab it. But again, hope everyone's having a great night, great day, whatever it is. Another reason I started this at 5:30 is because it gets dark here around 5:30. So I don't even need to wait for 8 o'clock for this to feel like a nighttime environment. And of course, Christmas Central always looks better at night with all the lights shimmering and everything. It's just a majestic, wonderful piece of. What you call this, art? I don't know. It's one man's obsession with Christmas. Would you call me a man? I don't know. But this is the site of Christmas Central 2021. I'll be taking any questions or comments throughout the night, as well as reading your thoughts on just different things. Doesn't even have to be Christmas, although that is kind of the main point of this. But no, I'm excited. I'm excited to be here again. I've been looking forward to this for a number of days now. I'm finally past phase 1, which is acceptance. No, not acceptance, but I was going to talk about this actually last night. I'm glad I didn't, because now I can save it for tonight. Kind of the different phases of the Christmas season, and one of them is kind of acceptance, but in a good way. It's kind of like when something seems too good to be true for a while, you kind of like fight it. Like, is this really happening? I can't believe this is really happening. This can't really be happening. And you know, by early December, obviously, kind of dawns on me that holy crap, it is Christmas season. It is a new Christmas season. Christmas Central's all set up, looking great. I'm here for the Fireside Chat, which is a big checkpoint for me. I did the Christmas logo. It seems like ages ago I did it, but it was like end of October that I designed the Christmas 2021 Christmas logo, which I'm actually really excited about. In fact, I might spend a little time about that. Oh, not right this second. I'm always like so quick to get to the next thing, but I'm like, we got time. We got time, family. Yeah. So how you doing, Nanami? Thank you again for joining tonight. We got stuff. We got all kinds of crazy things. Counter's always off on these. I don't even care anymore. I'm just glad it's running. Long day today, but it's over now. At least the work part is. And right now, just enjoying the fruits of my labor, so to speak. And yeah, no, we're gonna check it out, all of it, tonight with you, all of you. Yes, gonna see what's going on here real quick. Yeah, there's a long lag on this. Not really surprised though, to be honest. There's always a long lag. I actually have not streamed on YouTube, I think, since, not streamed on YouTube since the last Net Games, which was in September, I think, early September. And I had mentioned this being, obviously, on the radar. I had thought about doing, like, a Thanksgiving type of thing, but I stream so much on Twitch anyway. You guys can always talk me on there in between the different events. But this is obviously a big checkpoint. This is a big moment for me. Christmas Fireside Chat always being a, well, kind of one of those milestones along with making the logo and all that. But yeah, what was I going to say? I have no idea what I was going to say. But yeah. Hello? 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 Just checking in on some people here. Yeah, too worried about it. Alright, what have I missed? I haven't missed anything. Cheap dinner foods, then corrected to be the right spelling of cheap. It's really weird how I have to talk on YouTube like as a separate tab, and then, oh, that's right, I wanted to check my Twitter to see if my Twitter feed actually updated. I almost never stream on YouTube, so I know on Twitch people get the notifications like right away. How late are you getting this comment? I just got it right now, so I don't know when you sent it. If you mean like this one here, not the one before it. The one before it I got a few minutes ago, obviously. But I don't know. These always start kind of slow, so just bear with me for a little bit while I get my bearings. Let me see. I don't know how long ago you sent that comment. That's not what I wanted. Actually, it would be funny. I'm checking my YouTube notifications. It'd be funny if it told me that I'm live streaming, because I actually get those sometimes. Yep, apparently I am on live right now. I'm watching myself on my phone. This is pretty meta right now. I don't know if this is going to come up on the camera, but I'm watching myself watch myself on the Fireside Chat. That's pretty funny. But, yeah, no. Technology, right? And I keep thinking about that, just in terms of, like, new Christmas traditions. This is clearly the newest Christmas tradition that I just started a couple years ago. I never did this before. 2019 was the first year I did it. And since then, it's just become a no-brainer to me, like, to do these live streams, because this one is not hard to do. You know, 2019, I did a lot of live streaming. It was really the Christmas of live streaming in terms of, like, I had probably 7 hours, maybe more, of live streams of me putting up Christmas Central live. That's not what this is, obviously. There's not as much action, but this is like a really important stream in that it's just a time to kind of catch up. It's a time to slow down, which is not something I do a lot during the Christmas season. I'm always going, I'm always shopping, I'm always seeing friends, working in between, all this different stuff. So this is like the rare opportunity to slow down and just kind of chat, enjoy it. You know, it is once a year, so I am starting to get that feeling of like, I don't know, just specialness to it, like kind of like Christmas itself and some of the other checkpoints on the way. Like, you know, this is my one shot to kind of chat with people one-on-one like this, and it's just nice. It's nice. So, like I said, I'm just getting things set up. We're only about 10 minutes in, and we got plenty to talk about, plenty to do. Well, not plenty to do, but plenty to talk about. What was I going to say? Okay, let me just check this. I'm so paranoid that I sent it at 5:40. Well, it's 5:43 now. Well, although I saw the comment before 5:43, since it was the comment before the other comment. Yeah, I'm just like, because I'm like so. Okay, I did post live. I'm like so cocky that I think that like the only reason people aren't watching is because it didn't get posted live. Obviously, everybody would watch this if they knew, because I'm that famous. We lost Stuff. I think Stuff couldn't take it anymore. But anyway, let's talk about cheap dinner foods. What, you mean like fast food or like what's his name? Frankie's favorite kid cuisine. I don't really mind saying people's names for this one because most of the people I would say the names of are probably already in here watching it. Let's see. Open this real quick. Just see what's up. See what's shaking. Again, I'm paying attention to the chat, just kind of between different apps right now. All right. Talk about cheap dinner foods. I'll tell you in just a little bit, actually. I'm going to go ahead and take those cookies out. Yeah, we are here in the site of Christmas Central 2021. Super excited to be here. Like I said, I'm not shy about going off on my own tangent or whatever, but I would like to hear from you all. I've actually got the Amazon Echo here in case there's any Christmas songs you want to hear or anything. In fact, I might go ahead and just play something in the background while I check on those cookies, and then I will be right back because, like I said, we're starting kind of slow here, but I'm going to go ahead and do it up. Amazon, play Jingle Bell Rock by Lindsey Sterling.
Jingle Bell Rock by Lindsey Sterling on Amazon.
It's kind of funny. This is called Jingle Bell Rock, but Jingle Bell Rock's really only like a small part of it. Turn that up a little bit. It's kind of nice little quaint background music. The best and the merriest you ever did see. I actually really love this song. It's called The Man with the Bag. This has nothing to do with Jingle Bell Rock, although it goes into Jingle Bell Rock. Get all the presents. Yes, actually, do I have? Oh, snap, I actually shouldn't show that. Let's just say this red bag might go to somebody you know. Hey-o. Jingle Bell Rock, checking on Pookie, sing about it. Gonna see if they're done. I think they are. Good news, everybody. It looks like the cookies came out fantastic. It's quaffle. No, maybe. I can't say, but we'll all find out soon enough on Sunday. But speaking of presents and fun things, I got some Christmas cookies, courtesy of Pillsbury. From the Pillsbury oven to mine. Right into my heart. I really should flip the camera screen. If I was smart, I would do that. No, I'm not going to eat all these cookies myself. Sometimes I lose track. So I think this is all coming naturally to me. Like, I'm not even really aiming it up. I mean, I am a little bit, but which is really how I feel when I hear Christmas music or I see Christmas material, movies. When I say material, like it was so mysterious and shady. screen. There we go. Now I can kind of see what's going on here. The song's got like another minute on it. I'm just gonna let it play out. Is Quaffle still at work? I know he said something about having some kind of work dinner tonight. I do want to try my tea in a little bit. I know I usually do like some kind of soda, but I thought tea would be more fitting for tonight. Good way to relax. Get ready to do this. Sometimes I just like to pose in certain things just so I can have a good thumbnail for later, like a good little promo, like, hey, you are live with Donna Gaines in Christmas Central 2021. Wow, I actually timed that like perfectly. I did not even know I was doing that. Alrighty. Very nice. Good opening act here at the Fireside Chat. We're not even 20 minutes in, and I've barely talked about this Christmas. I think Kraft mac and cheese is good. Oh, we're still on this topic. I do enjoy Kraft mac and cheese. That was always a go-to for me as a kid. God, it used to be like hamburger helper, Kraft mac and cheese, different kinds of things like that. He is at the work dinner at steak. Oh, it's a steak loft. Very nice. I've been there a few times. Pretty good food. I think they're maybe a little overrated, but pretty good food. Where's the fire? What's up? What's up, Acuna? Yeah, I know you meant dinner. I know you're not. I know he's not at the work center. The fire is behind me, but not really. Although it's hot enough in here for me to think there was a fire behind me. Between the suit and everything else, it's a very claustrophobic room. I might go ahead and do some pan-arounds at Christmas Central at various points that people want. I don't have everything turned on just because of the noise. I don't want to, like, interrupt my own stream by having all the noise in the background, but yeah, I might do a little pan around of the room at some point. I am going to talk about the logo in just a little bit because it's a really cool logo, very significant. Hey, what's going on, Will B? I'll be right here. But no, seriously. God, I'm a freaking dad without even being a dad. The fireplace is behind me. It literally is, but we never use it, even though there is like a glass covering, but we don't use it. There's no point. So yeah, the Fireside Chat kind of refers to like just the relaxed feel of the chat. It's not necessarily there was a fire, but this is true. Have you guys not known this before, that there's not a fire at any of them? Is this news to anybody? When are you doing more Maltor? Have you been paying attention to the channel? Because I've actually been putting them out pretty frequently. I just had the Rockaway Maltor I released about a week ago or so with my friend John Lee. It was the second mall tour of that weekend that I did with my friends Trevor and Aisley up in New Jersey, and then we went to Pennsylvania, and that was a big mall tour, obviously. King of Prussia Mall. Hope you enjoyed that one. That was a pleasure to do. I'm going to talk about that more in its own separate mall tour video. But then I did Rockaway Mall, which was a smaller mall in New Jersey, and that was up as recently as last week. And spoilers, I got one more coming up before the end of the year. And then I got a big announcement coming that I'm not going to make here. But the mall tour, as you guys know, because I mentioned it like 20 times, mall tour is kind of winding down forever. It's the season finale, series finale coming up. But we'll have more on that another time. But yeah, mall tour videos haven't been an issue. I've had plenty of those out, and I will have a couple more out. Hopefully in the next month or so, or well, one more. I don't want to say at this point. But I appreciate the question. I'm glad that you enjoy the mall tours. Still, one of my favorite things that I do. I like it so much that I'm ending it effectively immediately. You need a glass of wine for your relaxed chat. I actually do have tea in the other room. I'm just waiting for it to cool off a little bit more. But what I do have are Christmas cookies. I say this like I'm so proud of them. I had nothing to do with actually cooking these. Look, it's a realistic Christmas tree. That's about as realistic as the one right behind the camera. Oh yeah, you're right about the mall tour videos. No, but I do appreciate it. My mall tour videos, for better or worse, like they get like probably the most views of anything I have. Which is great. I really am happy for that. It's just kind of funny. I do wish the Christmas stuff got a little bit more coverage, but you know what? This is a night to talk about Christmas. 10 days from now, actually, Christmas Eve, will be a great night to talk about Christmas because we're going to do the Christmas countdown, which will be the complete opposite of this. There will be no relaxing. It's going to be just intense, whatever. And by the way, if you guys have any requests for Christmas music, I do have the Amazon Echo here. If there's anything you want to hear, probably I have it on Amazon Music, so it's all good. Keep up with the great videos always. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. I mean, I'm not naive enough to think I have this huge fan base. I talk to people. They talk to me. If they're nice enough to talk to me, they talk to me, and then I talk back. So we got a nice little thing going. I've been lucky enough to make quite a few friends that obviously I wouldn't have made without YouTube. People who are local, people who aren't local. So that's one cool thing about the internet. Obviously, it didn't exist so many years ago, but because of that, it adds another layer to my Christmas tradition. So at the very least, I'll always be able to do this, set up my streams in Christmas Central and just, talk with the people from wherever. Appreciate that. And yeah, I'm a happy camper right now. Christmas Jam. That's a really good pick. Amazon. Play Christmas Jam by Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Christmas Jam.
I said it like really
Orchestra
like
on
proper,
Amazon Music.
like
Caroline.
yeah.
Understand? Turn it up. Christmas.
Here we go. I don't know if you actually remembered this. Sorry, I keep forgetting your fake name on here. Nami. But this song is actually what I played midnight Christmas 2020 when I did my usual Fanatics. This was the song that I was playing. I love this song. But as you know, I don't use the same song twice, so this is not the song I'll play at midnight this year. On the 25th. That's such a great moment. I'll talk about that too, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. I love so many Trans-Siberian Orchestra songs because obviously they're known for kind of the really intense, not heavy metal, but just heavy rock type of style of Christmas music. But there's songs like, have these moments like this where like it gets kind of low, then it gets back up again. It gives you a lot of time to breathe, but also like get intense. Kind of like Christmas itself. There's moments of excitement, moments of jubilation, but also those moments of reflecting. Which tonight is kind of all that rolled into one. It's back, exactly, it's back. I'm actually, the more I hear it, the more stoked I get, remembering that moment. When the clock struck midnight on Christmas Eve night. Holy crap, that was such a moment. When I never found your Christmas stuff. Well, I don't want to say that's a strategy of mine, but that is like something I keep in mind. I have like 3 or 4 major types of videos, and I don't know if you guys can hear me over the music, but now you probably can because the music quieted down. I have like 3 or 4 kind of factions of videos. I have my more like true to life videos, like these Christmas videos and birthdays and stuff that's more personal, and I actually really obviously take that branch seriously. But then on the more mainstream end of it, quote unquote, the mall tour videos where it's like kind of more of a video production type of thing. I mean, you still get the same personality out of me. I'm not making up for the video. But, it's a different feel than these Christmas videos. So I'm glad that you found these through the mall tour, because I don't want people to think the mall tour is the only thing I do. Especially since I'm discontinuing it next year. So, and, a lot of people ask me why I'm discontinuing it. Honestly, I'm surprised I made it this far. Like, it probably should have ended in 2018 or 2019, but it's gone this long for a number of reasons, and I'm glad it has. But I think it's time to move on, but I'm going to do so in the best way possible. So rest assured, the series finale of the Mall Tour series is going to be everything you expect it to be and more. And I don't want to get into that right now, but it is an important part of my video making. White Ornament next, but I actually don't know if I know that song. Yeah, I'll check that out. So far we got Nanami hogging the request line here. I'm sure I'm going to get flagged for numerous copyright strikes for playing TSO during the stream, but I don't care. I played it last year, too. I think they gave me, like, 1 copyright thing for playing it. Even though it's kind of in the background, I don't even know how good it comes over the speakers. Because you're basically hearing it through an Amazon, through... What was I going to say? You're hearing it through the dot, being played through the computer speakers, being played through my camcorder. So by the time you hear it, I don't know how good it sounds. It sounds good to me because I'm right near it. All right, one more for now. It's good to quit. See, that's my other thing too, is that and I'm actually surprised I am still on top. Mall Tour 2021 has been a pleasant surprise. A lot of these songs just end, and then like you're just kind of left with silence, except for me. But no, I did want to end the Mall Tour. That's important to me with everything, is that I want to do stuff while it still is good, and then I want to kind of just phase it out. Like, not in a bad way, but I just want to say, goodbye. Like, because the last thing I want is, like, Mall Tour 2025, and I've got, like, I don't know, a few people I pulled off the streets and we're going to random dumpy malls. Like, I don't want that. I want Mall Tour to be remembered really fondly by the people who watched it and the people who were in it. I want them to know they were part of something special and not just something that went on for 20 years and nobody really remembers. So, the fact that I got 6-7 years out of it is more than enough for me. Next year's going to be worth it. This year was worth it. This year had so many huge trips that If you told me I would have taken them at the beginning of the mall tour series, I never would have believed it. The second biggest mall in the country, the third biggest mall in the country in the same year, well, along with Palisades, which is no slouch either. All those this year, along with Poughkeepsie Galleria, which you mentioned, some of the other smaller malls. And see, I love when people say they've been to that mall before, because it really does help me connect with people who are maybe from the New York area, from other areas. You know, they have their own experiences. I get comments from people who used to work at these malls, who see how it went, you know, maybe 10, 20 years ago, who see it now. So it is kind of cool for me to connect on that level and be like, hey, you know, we both did the same thing. You know, I'm not going to probably ever meet you, but, you know, you get where I was, you saw it. You know, I don't think I do a great job of representing it, to be honest. I feel like any mall I go to, I act basically the same. It's not like I really do much research before these. But yeah, no. It's a bit loud. Like loud with the music, or loud like you can't, well, there's no music right now. I will play Ornament, but first I'm probably going to check on that Christmas tea. Any questions, any comments? You know, you're welcome to talk about your own Christmas stuff too, because God knows we've already gone through this with me a number of times. Cookies. I'm going to take these away for now because I cannot be trusted with a plate full of cookies in Christmas Central. I think that much is evident. But I will be back. Alright. I am back, and I've got tea. And I can actually drink it because it's not scalding hot. Okay, it's a little hot. Actually, no, that feels really good. Alright. Got the tree up and doing laundry currently. Alright, cool. I know you got the tree up because I helped you out with it. In fact, that's going to be a fun video. Are you from No, I'm not from Massachusetts, actually. But I can see why you would think that, because I do a lot of Massachusetts malls and I have my Red Sox stuff. No, I'm from Connecticut, which is adjacent to the aforementioned Massachusetts. So yeah, I'm not from Massachusetts or New York. I just kind of branch out to those areas because they're the biggest cities around me. Or, well, Massachusetts being a state. Alright, so we got some viewers now. Hopefully everyone's having a great time. Love to see the activity. But yeah, no, like I was saying, Nanami, I know you have your tree up. It was great to come over and help you set it up along with the Quafflinator. When are you gonna... What do you mean, star the mall tour? I think I'm already the star of the mall tour. Although that does give me an interesting idea. I can make a mall tour ornament. I like to make, like, different ornaments, or not make, but I like to get different ornaments that kind of represent, you know, things that I love, things that I do. That's why I have so many Sonic ornaments. I've got the Coke ornaments. So, like, it'd be kind of cool to make, like, a mall tour ornament. I don't know, I haven't thought of that yet. Like, with the logos, or maybe, like, a memory or something like that. That's pretty cool, actually. I should look into doing that. But I don't know, I know that's not what you meant. I just thought of, like, Christmas Star and then mall tour. I kind of put them together. Speaking of ornaments, though, and I don't know why, this is a perfect segue. Amazon. Play Ornament by Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Wait, what? It's not even the same one. Hold on. I also didn't say that. Where is my volume? Somewhere in the house I hear Frank Sinatra playing. That was not my doing. When is the birthday Christmas bash? Alright, well, we got a lot of stuff going on right now. The birthday Christmas bash, which, yes, that is pretty much what it is. It's kind of a half Christmas thing. Will be this Sunday at 2 p.m. I'm telling you that even though you're not coming because I don't know where you are. You're probably, like, out of the... Well, I don't know. What was I saying? Yeah, it's this Sunday, basically. Which, of course, that will not be live streamed or anything, so we're not going to see that probably till, like, February or January at some point when I put the video up. What was I trying to do? Amazon. Play Ornament by Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Ornament by Trans-Siberian
This one
Orchestra
found it.
on Amazon
I actually don't
Music.
know this song, or maybe I do. Because I've heard a lot of their songs. I saw them live. I've seen them live twice. Can't be a Christmas fan and not see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They're like our Van Halen. Like that's like our moment. Like when they say like play Freebird, our Freebird is, well, Carol the Bells, and also Freebird wasn't Van Halen songs. So I don't know why I said that. I think I might know this song. You've been to... Isn't Enfield Square Mall not a thing anymore? Because I've been asked that before. Enfield, Connecticut, I assume you mean. And I think it's not a thing anymore. Because I've looked it up. Not because I particularly wanted to go, but because I want to go to all the malls in Connecticut. Okay. Get behind this. This is like the same Eric Clapton guy that sings Just Another Night in New York City. Got that gravelly voice. So you know he likes Christmas. Drinking too much eggnog. Doesn't even know they're recording. Playing his guitar at 3 in the morning. It's a good song. I assume this is the one you wanted. I don't know why I thought this would have like a different tone to it. I love these. They have a few songs like this where, what was I going to say? They have a few songs I call like the Christmas power ballads where it's like, it sounds like an 80s song. It might have even been an 80s song. It's been around a while. Like, yeah, it's like this doesn't even have to be a Christmas song. Like, it just has Christmas lyrics. It's almost like a Queen ballad or something. Can you do a... Oh, God, you have no idea how many times I've been to the Crystal Mall in Connecticut. I'm surprised you know that mall, actually. Yeah, no, the only reason I don't do a mall tour of Crystal Mall is because there's actually a lot of videos of me at Crystal Mall already, so it'd just be kind of redundant. There's plenty of that. This is it, yes. Okay, cool. They have another song like this I really like called This Christmas Eve. It has a similar kind of feel, like, you know, she's coming home on Christmas Eve. It's just a really nice song. Kind of like this. This is a little bit more, I don't know the word. I'm also talking over it, so we're missing it. But I'm enjoying it. Got my Christmas mug. And he doesn't last too long. You gotta wait like an hour for it to cool and you drink it in 5 minutes. It's actually kind of funny. This one also says on this Christmas day. The other one says this Christmas Eve. Oh, I like this part a lot. Good call. Good call, Nami. It's a good song. I've said this before, and I really... oh my God. Nami, I mean, I love me some TSO, but, like, give the others a chance, too. I do love Night Castle. Night Castle, I don't even think is a Christmas song, but I love it. I know it from one of the shows they did. Actually, maybe it is a Christmas song. I don't know. Wizards of Winter definitely is. I love Wizards of Winter. That's probably why I was probably going to play that anyway at some point, so that's awesome. We're about, like, 35 minutes into the stream, and I feel like about 20 minutes of it is just the music. Like, and then the other parts will be getting cookies. I like cookies. What can I say? And then I was gonna say that's a good song. I might do that one. Don't be sorry. Why are people sorry? No. Don't be sorry. This is what we're here for. We're here to talk. We're here to be entertained. You're here to do laundry, apparently, because you're doing laundry while you have your tree up, which seems like two completely unrelated facts. It's like, it's raining outside, and also I'm putting on slippers. Like, it just doesn't, it has nothing to do with each other, but that's okay. I know the song, Night Castle. Yeah, interestingly enough, I used Night Castle for one of the promos for Christmas Central 2018. It was the song I used to kind of show off the display, because it's kind of this epic-sounding song. And it's not that uncommon, actually, that I do that, where I just do epic songs, show off Christmas. They're not necessarily Christmas songs. Obviously, the most famous was 2019, where I used Open Your Heart by Crush 40 to be a Christmas song, the furthest thing from a Christmas song. You have an Instagram. I do, actually. Chaos287 on Instagram. Let me go ahead and type that, because, you know, just saying it I don't think is going to really matter. We got some viewers here. I'm excited to see that. Actually, I'm not even sure if this is how it is, but I think that's how it's formatted on there. I could be wrong. Do I collect action figures? I do. I don't know if I collect them. Like, I don't know if I try to seek them out, but I have quite a few. And they're not necessarily any theme to them. Like I have some that are video game themed, like Sonic stuff. Obviously, probably the most Sonic stuff. Some Marvel stuff, but not a bunch. Power Rangers. I used to have all the Power Rangers actually, like the original 5 with the flip heads, which are pretty cool. I don't have them like readily available, or I would show them off. Like I know where they are, but they're kind of buried, so I'm not going to get them right now. But I like the question. I do. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. I'm also on Twitter at Bobby Productions 287. I realize that none of my handles are that easy to find. I usually just refer people to my Twitch, which is Chaos Blur, because that's like the easiest one to get. That's where I stream the most. I don't really stream on YouTube, in case you guys haven't noticed. I'm on YouTube a ton, but I don't really stream. I just post videos constantly. In fact, I've been posting videos for God knows how long now. I've kind of lost track. But yeah, Chaos Blur on Twitch is kind of the go-to if you want to see me stream, which actually happens quite a bit, and Nanami can attest to that. It's the great one. What's up, Randy? All right, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Randy has made his first appearance on the Christmas 2021 Fireside Chat. But, what was I going to say? Do they know it's Christmas time at all? I'm trying to remember who does the song now, because it's like a bunch of people. Amazon. Play Do They Know It's Christmas Time at All by Band-Aid. Oh, good Lord. You know what? I'm just going to try to say the song and just see if it knows which one, because there's probably more than one. Amazon. Play Do They Know It's Christmas Time.
Here's Do They Know It's Christmas? 1984 version by Band 830.
Oh, yeah, that's so much different. I actually hear it playing somewhere else in my house, too. Actually, no, it's not even playing here. It's playing somewhere else. All right. My favorite video game. I feel like you both asked the same question. My favorite video game, and I feel like I've answered this a number of times on a number of things, it's Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. I've always said that. I don't know if I'll always say that, but for right now, that is what it is. Yeah, I know it's Band-Aid. I don't know why I'm not getting it. Amazon. Play Do They Know It's Christmas Time.
Here's Do They Know It's Christmas? 1984
yeah, do they?
version
Are they going to play it?
Band 830 on Amazon Music.
This is killing me right now. It's getting sent to another Amazon. Even though, to this point, all the songs have been playing on this one. What malls you have? I mean, that's a big question. There's a lot of malls I haven't been to. I've been to a lot of malls, but there's also a lot I haven't been to. There's also a reason for that. You know, everyone's like, oh, go to this mall, go to that mall. I'm like, well, some of those malls aren't that great. Like, to be honest. There's like 12 or 13 malls in Connecticut. There's maybe like 3 really good ones. The rest of them are just kind of average, if you ask me. But I've also been to like 50, 60, 70 something malls in my life at this point, so I can say that. Whereas before, I didn't really know much. I can't wait for your next retro stream on Twitch. Yeah, that's another one. I do a lot of stuff. And see, I didn't mean for this to turn into one big walking advertisement for me, because it really is about Christmas. Christmas gets spotlight. And speaking of which, is this thing going to do what I want? Amazon. Play the Christmas song by Nat King Cole. Why is everything going to the other one? I'm nowhere near the other one. Well, I'm sure it sounds good on the other side of the house. I literally don't understand this. Amazon. Stop. How is it? It's like controlling it through this other one. No, it's playing it in this house, but it's like, I can hear it like way on the side of the house. I don't understand that. I'm just going to play anything at this point. Amazon. Play Jingle Bell Rock.
Here's Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms
Is it?
on Amazon Music.
Okay, that time it is. All right. Amazon. Play Do They Know It's Christmas Time.
Do They Know It's Christmas? 1984
Yes,
version
yes, we know.
by
It's like the
Band
longest
830
title ever.
on Amazon Music.
There we go. That got really weird. That was Fireside Chat 2019, the first time. That probably should have been my signal to end it when I started getting, like, unsolicited phone calls. That probably should have been, like, the moment where I said, you know what? Something's not adding up here. This is not right. Okay, at least we can hear the song now. Let me just let this play out so that we can enjoy Manuel's request here. Does the entertaining streams. I appreciate it. I'm not doing the boring ones. Leave that to the other people, right? Yeah, definitely. Someone was asking if I collect action figures, and yeah, I do. I'm a total geek. My last 2 birthday parties have epitomized that, and probably my next few will as well. It's just been kind of cool, actually. Being a geek is like coming back into style. Like all this stuff that I thought was just kind of me, that I thought was just kind of me being weird, is actually like becoming a little more mainstream lately. Good pick, good pick. I mean, obviously it's a good pick, or I wouldn't have played it. And there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas. See, they can't say I'm playing the original now if I sing over it. Now it's a cover. Damn. I'm like watching my own stream and I'm like, man, I'm way behind. Like, it looks like I'm just standing still. Like, I do this, I don't see it for like another 10 seconds. Bobby is a great guy who likes Frosted Flakes, apparently. Alright, just a little bit. I'll give a little tour of Christmas Central, or what little of it I can see from the camera angle. It's been a little while since I set up a live stream in Christmas Central. The limitations that brings. Oh, it's Christmas time at all. You guys are so great. I'm gonna cry. That was like Christmas Countdown 2019, which is the first time I live streamed Christmas Countdown. It was such a great moment, not just for the actual arrival of Christmas, but just the outpouring of support I got the entire time. People just like really giving me unnecessary praise, if you ask me. Just like, for what? I don't know. But, you know, this is what I do. I don't have to do this, obviously, but I like to do it, and as long as people are watching, I'm going to keep doing it. Thoughts on the Bruins? It always goes back to sports. I really don't know enough about the Bruins right now. The Bruins and Celtics I haven't been paying too much attention to. I know the Bruins are they good? I don't even know. I know they were supposed to be good this year. I think they were like not doing as well as people thought, but they're also not bad. Whereas the Celtics are just kind of doing kind of lousy. I know they beat the Bucks last night, but the Celtics, you know, I feel like I've said this before, and I guess I'll end up talking about sports anyway. I feel like the Celtics' time is kind of coming past, to be honest. And I'm not saying it can't come again, but this idea that the Celtics are like top 3 contenders in the East, I think that's done for now. Did you leave it? No. I mean, I lived in different parts of Connecticut, but no, I've never lived anywhere else besides Connecticut. This is all I got. This is all I am. This is all I know. Dang. This is a good tea. I'm going to make another one. Not right now, but maybe like half hour or so. I've got to pace myself. You know, I see how long these are after the fact. Like, the last year's Fireside Chat was like 2 hours and 51 minutes, and I'm like, how did I talk for 2 hours and 51 minutes? But I could definitely see how, because the first 45 minutes of this have really flown right by, I'm happy to say. Because time flies when you are, in fact, having fun, which is what I'm doing. Who is in your MySpace top 8? Nobody, because I don't have a MySpace anymore. When I had one, I had maybe like 3 or 4 people that were, I don't know, in there, because I think by default it puts certain people, like, you know, whatever. YOLO the pretzel from Ocean Beach. What is it with you guys in this pretzel? Or, not you guys, it's pretty much just you. But even so. What was I saying? Do they know it's Christmas time at all? Do, 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 do. Damn it. Trying to type with a thing of tea right near me. But yeah, plenty of stuff still to talk about here. Oh God, I actually don't like that song. Last Christmas. You know what? I'll play it. I don't care. I'll play it. Amazon. Play Last Christmas by Wham.
Here's Last Christmas by Wham on Amazon Music.
Thoughts on the McRib? I love some of these questions. I have not had a McRib in at least a few years. Since not like the last time they brought it back, but the time before that. And in fact, you probably asked me last year. I I like cheesy ballads, particularly 80s ones, but this song just never did anything for me, and I like Wham. Maybe because it just kind of makes Christmas sound sad, and I don't want Christmas to sound sad. But really, a lot of Christmas songs have a blues feel to it. I never really realized it until recently, where I'm like, I really like the chords in Christmas songs. Like, they have this kind of like really dramatic tone to them, and it's because a lot of Christmas songs, and I'm not just talking about Blue Christmas by Elvis Presley, but a lot of Christmas songs have like piano or guitar that's like really bluesy, like Please Come Home for Christmas by the Eagles. So it's like, bells will be ringing. Like, it's like very bluesy. It's like very like, you know, being about, not sad, but just kind of like not mournful, what's the word? Forlorn. It's like being forlorn. Yeah, I think I hear it too. It's very overplayed. It's very like popularized, which I guess I wouldn't mind if the song was that great to begin with, but I feel like this is not one we need to hear a million times. Like, I kind of have a thing every Christmas season. I try to listen to every Christmas song once because, you know, that's just how it is. You don't get a lot of time to listen to Christmas music. I mean, you do, but like, so I'll listen to the ones I even don't like Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I don't really like it, but I'll listen to it once to kind of get it over with. And same with the other ones. And then there are some really quirky ones you don't hear much at all. This one you hear too much. But, so I'll listen to it once and go, okay, that was alright. And then by like the third time, I'm like, okay, we get it. Give your heart to someone else, you idiot. Done the one chip challenge. I probably haven't. Any of those challenge things, I generally kind of scoff at. I'm like, oh, you know, eat 200 chips in 5 minutes and don't throw up. It's like, oh, it's going to be funny for the people watching it. It's not going to be funny for me. One thing I can do, which I'll probably do in a little bit, just since I'm in the Christmas Central. There's a lot of stuff I really didn't get to show off in much detail during my Christmas Central rant. So, I mean, I'm not playing that song. Okay, so some people had asked me my least favorite game, whatever. I don't know that I have a least favorite game of all time. Like, I'm not really somebody who's very critical of games. Like, there's a lot of games I'd rather not play, but I'll still play them. And I'm not like, oh, this is the worst game ever. Like, you know, there's just games I like and games I don't like. Like, I don't really categorize it by, like, this is the worst one. Because if it's really that bad, I just probably wouldn't play it. There. Overrated. Oh, God, I could go on a whole thing on that. But that depends on your definition of overrated, though, because people like different games. People like, you know, the multi-person shooters like Call of Duty and Halo, and that doesn't mean they're bad games or I think they're overrated. I mean, I personally don't like them, so I'm not going to be like, oh, that's overrated. It's just not my kind of thing. Did JC do that? I think he did, and I don't think we caught it either. I think he did it at last year's birthday bash, or maybe the year before. Somehow, JC, a little disrespectful when you consider whose birthday it is coming up, but yeah, I know he mean, obviously. He did do it. I don't know what year it was, but he did. And by the time I realized it, I think I wasn't recording or something. Maybe somebody has it on their camera phone. But the birthday bash has so many of those random funny moments, and I can't wait to see what this year's going to have to bring. I don't even have to really do a lot when it comes to birthday bash. Like, all I got to do is set up the stuff and let it go. Like, just because people make it fun, make it interesting, and I really love that about it. But in terms of if he did the challenge, he probably did. I don't know what the one chip challenge is, although I could probably guess. See, I don't want to just listen to Christmas music the whole time now, as much as I enjoy me some Christmas music. So I'm going to do something real quick now, and it'll probably end up taking my attention away from the streams, but that's okay, because it's still related to the stream. I'm going to very carefully here pan over to the piano. Well, actually, I can do this. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, piano, I got some new lights this year that I'm pretty excited about. I did not really show them off in any great detail, but here's the deal here. These lights are actually controlled with my phone via an app, which, you know, on its own there are lights that do that. That's not really that new. But this one really, like, maps things to different shapes. It's just, I don't know. Let me see here. Let's see here. So I can't really show you the app because I'm pointing the camera at the piano right now. Which, yes, the green and white is my color scheme. That's why I've kind of kept it that way for a while. It looks really excellent, actually. I'm really liking the way it looks on the screen here. Be nice if I can remember what the heck the thing is called. There we go. Yeah, these are twinkly lights, that's right. It's got a really dumb name, but it's a really cool product, I have to admit. Controls. So these are some different effects I can do. If people have any requests for colors, I can try them out. They don't all look great if you do them. There are some that go to music. I'm not going to go nuts on this part of the show. I'm just kind of showing it just to kind of show that I, do a lot of different things that maybe aren't as obvious as like the tree or the, the big stuff. Let's see here. There we go. That's why I recenter that a little bit. Of course, now my phone's being super slow, but I almost don't blame it because I've got so many things taking the internet right now. Let's see. All right, just real quick, I'll show you a couple of things you can do. So we got this here. That should change it. It's like almost like an Italian flag kind of thing. So we've got the red, white, and green. And they can go at different speeds. Like I said, there's a music mode. This is rainbow. So I'm going to go ahead and change that. And again, it's going to lag like crazy on the actual stream, but you'll just have to take my word for it. These are all different templates. We got snake. That's kind of cool. Kind of slows it down a little bit. And yeah, this is kind of, not to get too dramatic, but this will probably be like the future of Christmas lights. Like, I only got this one string this year. I wanted to kind of test it out, see how it looks. It adds a lot of personality to this area of Christmas Central, because I always try to get every sector, if you will. I always try to get it, like, involved. And again, I can play with this a little bit more. This is candy cane, so red and white. And there's also variations of these effects, so it doesn't even have to be red and white. It can be any colors I want, really. But the green and white seems to be what I stick with the most. Well, Randy, speaking of Bobby's birthday bash, since I know you mentioned that, you are invited to the aforementioned birthday bash, because I know you're from this area. But, obviously it's up to you. But yeah, let's see what else we got. Diagonal. Right now I'm just going through different settings. Oh, that would have been nice for last year's Christmas, the blue and white. What's this? Vintage. So this just kind of makes them flash a little bit. Yeah, I think the birthday bash will be spectacular. I appreciate your optimism in it. It's something I've been doing so long that I don't take it for granted, but I do kind of like, it's just kind of part of the fabric of what I do, just like the other Christmas traditions. It's like, around this time of year I start getting ready for the birthday bash, and, it used to be a bigger deal only because I wasn't as experienced with it, so... when it got to be December 12th, 13th, 14th, I would really start getting hyped up and even a little bit nervous about the birthday bash because it's like, I'm trying to add these new things. Like, I was always adding new stuff, like, every year. And I still add things once in a while, but basically anybody going to a Bobby's birthday bash at this point, you kind of know what you're getting. Basically, it's, the introductions, the lasers, the fog, all that stuff. And again, I'll switch off of this mode right now. Whenever you guys are ready, I'm just kind of showing off the new lights I got on the piano in a little bit more detail since I didn't do this really to this point. Some of these effects I haven't even looked at. Some of them don't really look as great as other ones just because it's wrapped around a weird shape. These lights are actually meant to go around a Christmas tree. Like, they're specifically for kind of that cone shape that goes straight up. You can see where that would be better. But this does really work. And like I said, I'm likely going to get more of these lights in the future for future Christmases. So like I said, every year I'm trying to come up with stuff to continue to make Christmas Central look unique and different and fun. I could bring back the same lights every year. I could bring back the same arrangement, and it would look fine. And, tweak a couple things. But I want it to be more than that. I want people to see it every year and go like, oh, you didn't have that last year. Or, oh, might have moved something. Might have changed something. Like that's what I'm really going for with Christmas Central. Probably just for me, because I don't think anyone really gives a crap at this point, but it's probably just for me. But it's a nice feeling that, like, hey, whatever the future holds, I know it won't be the same. It'll be something different. I don't know what it'll be. There'll be a lot of experimenting. There's some ideas I don't use, and obviously I don't talk about those, but there's a lot of lights that I get, or things that I get, that, I either don't use them, or I don't use them as much as I thought, or maybe something that I didn't think I would use, I use a lot. So it just kind of is a crapshoot. It really is, when it comes to this kind of stuff. The introductions, oh dude, I love the introductions so much. So the introductions are something I started in 2013, and it was honestly, if I'm being honest, it was probably like a last-ditch effort to kind of make it appealing, because my birthday bash had kind of hit a rut by 2012, the year before. It was kind of just, a few people got together at my house, it was like a little family thing, and then I'd have a few other people over. It was kind of boring, if I'm being honest, like, just because, I was in my early 20s at that point, maybe mid-20s, and And whatever sparked me to do this idea, and I know what it was that episode of Seinfeld where Kramer has the Merv Griffin show set in his house, and he basically just plays music every time someone enters his house. That's the inspiration for it. I've always said that. So I thought it'd be really funny if I literally just like didn't tell anybody that I was doing that. Like just be like, oh yeah, come over to my house or whatever. You know, we'll have cake. And then when they walk in, they're hit with me at the podium with the microphone going, all right, let's hear it for Grandma. Like, it was just such a funny moment. And obviously you can only do that once because then everybody knows it's coming. But like when they didn't know it was coming, it was hilarious. And then of course I added the fog machine, the lasers, the bubbles, all this other crazy stuff. It's like every year I just added something else. And I prefer it now because people can pick their own theme songs, whereas before I just played whatever. So people can pick their own theme songs, you know, based on their personality or maybe not. I'm going to get out of the lighting app right now. I think you all get the point of it. It's a really fun new feature for Christmas Central that we're going to see in different ways in different years and different configurations. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get the camera back over here for now. Back to the star of the show. Yours truly, Bobby Gaines. But yeah, the introductions are awesome. Even people who aren't like big on like that kind of entertainment have to agree that it's like kind of a nice novel concept. For a few years there, I had a little bit of notoriety as the guy who introduces you into their house. I'm not saying it's never been done, but it does feel like sort of a unique thing. And yeah, no, I've always enjoyed it. It's on my bucket. What is being introduced to in a very weird fashion? I mean, I could do it. What would be a song that you'd be introduced to? Like, what's a song that would either be funny or significant for you? Like, because everybody has a different rationale for what they pick for their song, which I think is kind of cool. I'm out of tea, but I might get some more. Or I might get something else. I might get some juice. I don't know. Another reason I keep getting drinks during the fireside chats is because my mouth gets really dry from talking for 2 straight hours or whatever it ends up being. So we are now an hour in. We've had an hour of the 2021 Christmas Fireside Chat, which is awesome, by the way. That's really funny. Nanami's comment got held. I'm going to show it anyway, even though she used a bad word, which she didn't mean to, so I'm not too worried about it. It's actually pretty funny in that context. But yes, this is a Christmas shirt and my Christmas suit from 2019. This is actually a Christmas sweater shirt that I got back in 2015. And yeah, as you guys know, I always love to, bring back the old stuff, the stuff from previous Christmases. Nothing ever really goes away, which is great, I think. Too many things get like moved on from. Like when something ends, we just replace it with the new one, and we kind of forget about the old one. Not me. Every Christmas season is special to me. So even though Christmas 2015 is like 7 years old now, or 6 years old now, like I'm still living it. Like I'm still doing it. Like I'm still honoring it in many ways. There's other stuff in this room that, unfortunately, I can't like always take the time to show every single thing, but there's other things in this room that reference other Christmases, either deliberately or just kind of randomly, like the necklace from 2016, the Christmas light necklace that I wore for that Christmas at Nani's. Like that's still in this room hanging as a way to say, hey, that Christmas is still like a big deal. Like, that was 5 years ago. It was a great Christmas. Christmas 2016. That wasn't what I was talking about. It was on your piano with the other stuff you showed? Oh. Okay. So you did mean that word. Okay, well, you know what? Yes, it is. I'll show it in a little more detail now. That's really funny. So, never mind then. That was not a typo, which makes this even funnier. Yes. Yes, indeed, it is.
Jingle bells, cookie bells, and bells on the way. Baking Christmas goodies for my favorite holiday. We wish you a poopy Christmas. We wish you a poopy
Yes, this is a real thing.
Super poopy Christmas and a poopy New Year. Deck the halls with sweet
I actually didn't know it did this many songs. I feel kind of wrong for holding this right now. Alright, well, we can't get those 30 seconds back. Thank you for that. That was thrilling. Alright, what did we have for other Christmas music? Heyo. Amazon. Play Night Castle by Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Night Castle, Amazon exclusive version by
Ooh,
Trans-Siberian
the Amazon
Orchestra.
exclusive version.
Amazon
Look at us here, got the big ones. I do enjoy this song. I think they started with this one year I saw them, actually. Yeah, it does have that Christmas feeling, like Santa's on his way. Who knows what could happen next? Hey. Alright, that's a little depressing, I'm not gonna lie. This has a big Queen feel to it, like when they do the Bohemian Rhapsody back and forth, like, do not let him go, let him go! Definitely Queen has, like, not Queen, Trans Siberian Orchestra has some, like, connections to Queen and different rock bands in that era. Like, a lot of their songs have either that power ballad feel, like I was saying, or just kind of the more hard, heavy stuff. So some of them called Night Castle by them, too. Wait, what? How many Night Castles are there? I know a burger place called White Castle. Oh, yes. Yes. That song is great. Well, is this not the right one? I know another one that's really great. I'll probably play that a little bit later. Still a lot to get to tonight. I'm going to keep saying that. It'll be like 3 hours in. I'll be like, there's still a lot more to go. You know, I know people have things to do, so I appreciate them making time, even for just a few minutes for these streams. You know, they don't have to watch the whole thing, but, you know, the options here, I only do this once a year, so I figure try to get as many people involved as I can for the short time I do it. And obviously this isn't the last time I'll talk about Christmas, you know, not the last Christmas event on the calendar, but it is a big one. Like I said, I can't overemphasize that. As much as I'm taking it easy here, this is a big day for me, a big night, in that it is a Christmas milestone. And the next couple days I'm really looking forward to, not because of anything with streams, but this is when I'm like really ramping up my Christmas stuff. And to this point I've been pretty, not tame about it, but just, I don't know what the word is, but I'm definitely planning, you know, the usual Christmas madness. I'm a little bit more behind the scenes about it, but, you know, last year kind of was that step back, and this year's kind of more the step forward toward the more intense Christmases that you're all used to. So I'm looking forward to it a lot. I really, truly, I look forward to Christmas, but at the same time I almost don't want it to be Christmas because then it's kind of over. How long is this song? I don't know what the weather is outside right now. I think it's like kind of warm, because usually, but something about Christmas Central, when you're in here, you just feel like it's cold outside, because it's like a very Christmas thing. Like you feel like it's like snowing and stuff. It's really not. But like, I just look outside, I see darkness. Like I see the Christmas lights, but then I see like black outside. And I'm like, wow, it must be like really cold out there, but it's obviously not. Yeah. reason, my freaking virtual DJ just opened up. I assume that's not going to mess anything up. Alright. There we go. That was a really good song. Longer than I thought. Then again, they did it live, and it was like long when I saw it live, but I just figured that the live version was like longer than the studio version. Oh, it's still going? Right. So is this the same song? Or is this like did it just go to the next track or something? Worst pinball game you played. Oh, that's a category. Still trying to figure out if this song is over or not. Worst pinball game I played. See, I played a lot of pinball games, so that is a valid question. I don't know if it's the worst, but like there are some weird ones that like. See, I like pinball games that take chances and do like different things. So like I like games like Dragon's Fury, which probably isn't very well known. It's a Genesis game, but that's a good game. But there was one called Dragon's Revenge, which was kind of based on that same premise, like a really medieval type of pinball table. It's also something called Demon's Crest, or it's Dragon's Crest. It's something more recent that I thought would be like Dragon's Fury, but it wasn't. It wasn't as good. But I mean, it's not the worst pinball game I ever played. I'm not even sure what that would be. I also like to play real pinball tables. I also don't know how long this song is. Notice you don't answer any of these questions, Randy. Like, what's the worst pinball game you ever played? Of all your many pinball conquests. Top 5 romantic. I gotta do a top 5 now? Holy Christ. How long's this song? I'm still waiting for confirmation that this is not the same song. Because it just kind of continued on from that last one. Top 5. See, I don't know if it's my top, but like, what's that movie? 50 First Dates is a big one for me, which I guess I'd be considered a romantic comedy with Adam Sandler. Favorite Scott Pilgrim character? Probably Ramona, if I'm being honest. Scott's like a good protagonist. I don't know that I necessarily think he's the best character in that series. Ramona has kind of this like chill thing about her where she's like, eh, whatever, I just do what I want and stuff. Like, she's not like mean about it, but it's just kind of who she is. This song is still going. But yeah, favorite Scott Pilgrim character. Sent you a link of the Night Castle song that I was hoping would play. I mean, I can't really. I mean, I guess I could play it from my laptop, but I don't know what this. This is still going. Amazon, stop. That's a song. I don't know when it like. Just like I don't need to listen to it for like 20 minutes. Let me see. This is the Night Castle song, alright. Again, I don't think it's gonna really... I mean, I can play it on here. That's not what I wanted to do. See, the Night Castle song I think you're thinking of is probably the one I was thinking of at first. But first we gotta watch an ad of it. Hi, Bobby. I have to run. See you on your Christmas Eve live. Wow, shoulder. It's a lot shoulder. It's a lot shoulder. I can like hear it to my computer. I don't think it's probably really coming through on the stream, but this isn't it either. This is another ad. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Da-da-da-da. This night. It's a shorter shoulder song. Hey, what's going on? Bryn, is this the Bryn I know from work? Oh, thank you, thank you. I do enjoy this jacket. What's going on? Why am I... Alright, I don't even know if the song's really coming through on the stream, but you know, whoever you are, whether you're the Bryn I'm thinking of or not, appreciate you joining the stream tonight. This is a good song. Sounds more like a Halloween song, though. Wait, is that it? Because the song said I had like another minute to go. No, me, it's... Oh, really? Okay, yeah, different Bryn. Sorry. I apparently know more than one Bryn. Nice to see you again. I'm really surprised that you're on the stream, but thanks for checking in. I don't know if Chaz is with you, but if he is, feel free to say hello. So wait, you two are like official now? Well, I assume so, otherwise you wouldn't have said that. I bet. Just trying to get closer to the laptop here.
Hello, Discover Card here to explain our cashback match. We match all of the cashback you earn at the end of your first year, automatically.
Oh, time to listen to this ad.
Discover.
He's happy you gave him a shout out. All right, well, why wouldn't I? I don't know if you guys are doing anything this Sunday, but there is the birthday bash. I sent Chaz an invite on Facebook, but then I remembered he like never checks Facebook. Hope Quaffles makes it in the stream. Well, he might. I don't know what the future will hold, but we shall soon see. Alrighty. Chad says, Merry Christmas and Happy Almost Birthday. I appreciate that. Really. Like I said, just super excited about the Christmas season coming up. Yeah, this is such an exciting time of year. We got, like I said, 5 days till the birthday bash, 11 days till Christmas. It's going to be great. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and refill my cup, but I'm going to get some juice this time. I'll be right back. There you go. All right, we are back with some juice. The spirit of Christmas alive and well. What was that other song? Oh, right. Amazon. Play Wizards in Winter by Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Here's Wizards in Winter by Trans-Siberian Orchestra on Amazon Music.
Hold on one second. Put this down. So how you been, Bryn? It's been a long time. Probably a few years now. guitar slide here. It really is. It's like the definition of a just chatting stream, because we are just chatting. Going to school now, just had my last final today. Oh, nice. Are you still at Eastern or somewhere else, probably? Or maybe not, I don't even know. I don't know where anybody is anymore. I never hear from anybody, and then I do, but then it's like such a brief time. So you hang out with Bobby while eating dinner. Nice. What are you having for dinner? Are you still going to the, what was it, the Willy Brew? I always got my return to Tenders. Alrighty. Discord's just not here. You guys have your tree up? I assume so. You could say I have my tree up. In fact, I'll probably show it in just a bit. Hold on here. Oh, what about the Sonic movie trailer? Did you guys see the new Sonic movie trailer? It was freaking ridiculous. He's laughing. We're having leftovers. Left over from what, I wonder? Also, are you coming to our nudie party? Have you seen the Sonic Frontiers trailer? I have seen the Sonic Frontiers trailer. I definitely have some thoughts on that. God, that would be awesome. Let me check. I'm assuming that if it's, what do you call it? Assuming it's New Year's Eve day, which I think is like a Friday, I think I'm free for that. I'd have to check my schedule. But yeah, Sonic Frontiers trailer, I don't really know what to say. It's like, well, basically they didn't give me much to say anything on, because they just kind of showed an empty world with Sonic in it, like a little vague, like, enemy or some crap, and then it's like, coming 2022, like, so it's like, okay, it's gonna be this giant game, but is it really, because it's Sega, and I feel like there's been a lot of times they tease this huge game, and then it just turns out to be, like, okay, And until they really like put out their own stuff, like until they put out something that, you know, proves that like, hey, we're Sega, we can still make a great game. Like I can't just give them the benefit of the doubt. They're like, oh well, we don't know how many amazing things could be hiding. It's like, knowing Sega, that's probably all they had. Like it's probably like a person who just like got to the final exam like the day that it was, and was just like, oh crap, I forgot to study or something like that. They're just like, oh, just put some stuff down. It's a Friday, the first. Let me just check my Facebook invites right now, because that's what I've been doing lately. I do remember a New Year's Eve Partay. Is that yours? The one that says New Year's Eve Partay with the AY? Poor Sonic fans. Well, I don't need sympathy. It's just, it is what it is. Sega's been like super quiet about Sonic. I am confident that 2022 will have a lot of Sonic content. I don't know if it's going to be great Sonic content, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff that. Yes, that's me. Partay. I do enjoy partying. Did I even put maybe? I thought I put maybe, but hey, you know what? I'm going to say we're going, and if we're not, then we're not. But I'll be on the good list right now. So yes, hopefully we will see you then to kick off the new year. Hard to believe it's almost 2022. That is crazy. So yes, what kind of fun can we expect at the New Year's Eve party? Chat says, yeah, you are. Hey-o. I'm like always in shock about this. In fact, I mentioned this in my various phases of Christmas acceptance where I'm like, is it really like Christmas time? And it's like, yes, it is. All right, let's get some more Christmas music in here. What was I thinking? Actually, maybe I will play that song I mentioned earlier. Amazon, play This Christmas Eve by Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Here's This Christmas Day by Trans-Siberian Orchestra on Amazon Music.
So tell me, Christmas, are we wise to believe in things we never see? Are prayers just wishes in disguise? And all these wishes being
Oh, getting Trump please smash this video, also making Sonic Mania 2 with the price. It's taking too long. Yeah, well, I can already tell you they're not going to make one, because at least if they do, it's going to be with a different team, because they already got rid of the team that made the first one for reasons I don't particularly understand. But yeah, no, that's one way to get me into the talking mood.
Christmas Day. So tell me, Christmas, are we kind? Or is it only in our minds? And must it leave when you have gone away? It's different now. It's changed somehow. And now you're here
To stay. He's coming home this Christmas Day.
I know it wants the world that doesn't seem the same in a single night. You know it all has changed. Everything is where it should be. I had the ornament, I had the perfect tree, I had the
Actually, while we're talking about ornaments and trees, I don't think we were talking about that, but I don't trust this compliment anywhere. There's actually so much in this room. I wish I could show more of it off, but it's just really hard with the limited space I have. That's a beautiful shot, right? Hold on. I can do better than that. Go feed the dog, go and play more games. Have a great night. You too. Thank you for stopping in. It's been real. Doing this for a little while longer. We'll see how things go. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna leave that angle for a little bit, but we'll still continue the chat. Nanami, are you still here? What do you got going on? What did I come back to? Lol, there's a tree. That's why I was asking. Like, I didn't know if you were still, like, here. I was just kind of, like, panning around the room for a little bit. Stuff. We had a nice little cameo from Bryn. All right. You still doing laundry back there? Wherever you is. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas now. Whew. Oh, where's my Turbo Man? Is it nestled safely under the tree? All right. We got any more questions, comments, concerns? Randy with another top 10 list, maybe? Is Randy coming to the birthday bash? That's the real burning question right now. All right, more tree. Like I said, I haven't really had anything else going on right now. Might wrap things up in a little bit. Go back to this shelf here real quick, which was the shot that I started on, actually. Christmas Central, the main shelf, if you will. There. I'm gonna head out soon. I'm thinking about it, unless like I get a lot more people in the next 10 minutes or so. But I do really enjoy these fireside chats. Alright, what do you got planned for Christmas? Actually, let's play some more Christmas music while I'm talking. Amazon. Play All I Want for Christmas Is You by Lindsey Sterling.
Here's All I Want for Christmas by Lindsey Sterling on Amazon Music.
Favorite Christmas food? I always like ham for Christmas, to be honest. like having pizza for Christmas, which I know isn't like a big Christmas thing. Ah, I love this song. Ooh, that's a good question actually, because I have been watching a lot of Christmas movies, and I don't know like where it would rank, but like probably like Home Alone 2 up there. No, I gotta go. Let me see. I'm gonna see Fam on Christmas. Oh, Down in Trumbull. I do enjoy your dad. This thing like dying of batteries already. Not the camera, but the nutcracker thing with stuff going around. Probably. I guess I'll turn that off to conserve on battery for now. I forgot it plays music too. But yeah, you get the idea. Try to stay away from powered things just because they can die on you quite often. Play Nutcracker music. Well, that does give me an idea. Amazon. Play Nut Rocker by Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Nut Rocker by Trans-Siberian Orchestra on Amazon Music.
I doing? I'm just chilling here. Hey-o. Let me switch back. Oh, yeah. I appreciate it. It's been a really fun tradition for the past few years that I've really enjoyed doing. The Russian song, achievement unlocked, couch has been disinfected. It really has been. Isn't that, oh, Mad Russian's Christmas, that is a great song. Rain or snow? Well, for Christmas, definitely snow. It's kind of just weird having a wet, soggy Christmas. Probably prefer hot, like a little more, but actually I enjoy like cooler weather this time of year, obviously. Especially like I was saying before, how it kind of like feels like it's cold outside, even though it's really not. In fact, I'm really sweating with this freaking suit on. How about you guys? What's your favorite kind of weather? Yeah, we just crossed 2 hours. I do enjoy crisp fall weather. Chicken nuggets or tenders? I gotta go tenders just because I've had some really good tenders. In fact, recently I went to this chicken place in New Haven with John Lee called Chicken Hot Haven that had really good chicken tenders, I gotta say. And God, those are so crispy and delicious. In fact, I might even have some after this stream here. Let's see. Top five stand. God, you know, I never get through more than two of these top fives. Like, I get to number 1 and 2, and then I don't even know if I know five. Like, I mean, there are at least 5 really good stand-up comedians, but probably like, I don't know, Dane Cook I've always really enjoyed. I don't know if I can like rank them like 1 to 5. I just know that there are probably like a handful that I enjoy more than others. It's actually a guy named John Caparulo, who I feel like I plug in almost every stream that involves this topic. John Caparulo is like kind of a nice, like, not nice, but like he just talks about like blunt stuff that like you would already think of. Jerry Seinfeld, of course, is really good. Dane Cook. Let's see. Dane Cook, Jerry Seinfeld, John Caparulo. That's 3. Well, Eddie Murphy, you got to go with the classics before. I like Adam Sandler. I don't know if I like his stand-up as much, though. It seemed a little forced. Coke or Pepsi? Definitely Coke, although Mountain Dew is my favorite Pepsi product and one of my favorite drinks. But in terms of, what do you call it? In terms of, like, products, obviously Coke has a big place in Christmas history. In fact, I'm glad you mentioned that, because we do have the Coke Gallery, which I might be able to get on camera here. And the Coke Gallery, of course. All these Coke bottles that you see right here on the windowsill are from past Christmases, along with the Coke glass there with the kind of hourglass shape to it. That's also like one of those classic Coke glasses from past Christmases that I'd gotten like as part of a gift set or something like that. Chun Li is pretty funny, I gotta say. Yeah, that's been another really fun thing about like the end of this year, like outside of Christmas, has been getting to work with John Lee at PSAP. It's been a real treat to be able to go into work and just know that 9 times out of 10 he'll be there because we share a lot of hours and stuff. Bacon or sausage? Yeah, bacon probably, actually, now that I think about it. Although I like sausage as like an accent in certain things, but gotta go with bacon. Bacon's a classic. like another 10, 15 minutes or so.
Oh, I thought you moved out. Okay. That's what was going on.
So I just like to chill in here.
Well, maybe you would paper towel. Yeah. You moved something out of the tub in there. When the water was leaking from the toilet. That's when you moved that. That's okay, no, that's all right. I'm looking for toilet paper.
Beach or woods? No, I never got like huge into the beach, so I'd probably say woods, just because I like doing stuff like taking the like hikes through Mount Misery and stuff like that. I like the aesthetic of the beach. I don't end up like going there that often. Sprite or 7 Up? I gotta go Sprite. Although I like 7 Up. In fact, I have some 7 Up in the fridge, but. But yeah, like I said, next time I'll be in here as far as like for a stream, that's going to be the 2021 Christmas Countdown Chaos, which is going to be freaking awesome. And yeah, that is the next time I will be in this room, although, you know, still talking some birthday bash Christmas stuff right now. Oh, damn, that seems like... Did I zoom in? Oh, I did zoom in, that's why. I was like, why am I like so out of frame at the moment? Then I kind of fixed it up. What was I going to say? Don't you know? To hear the entrance songs. Yeah, hey, neither can I. I only have a few of them. I have yours. I have... John Lee kind of gave me an idea for one. Some people like just tell me they want an intro song, but then they don't really tell me what it is. Like, oh, I think I'll do something like, and then they give me like a thing. Like, I'll do something like, you know, Don't Stop Believing. But then it ends up not being that, but they just kind of use that as a placeholder for a while. And then I'm like, well, are you doing Don't Stop Believing, or you're just saying you want to do an 80s song or something? Like, people are not always, like, super specific about that stuff. But yeah, I do enjoy the entrance songs. I enjoy the fog and all that great stuff. Got the superhero theme this year. Going to be a super bash. Still haven't an answer from Randy if he's going to be there or not. But not to put him on the spot during the chat. Might come in. Oh, that would be kind of cool. I know she's not technically like a superhero type of thing, but kind of you can consider her one. That'd be pretty cool. I still forget who you came as last year. I know it was like another video game type of thing. Entrance songs. Yeah, well, you can pick one, Randy, if you're coming. All over that. Let's see. Worst foods you ever had? God, I don't. Everyone loves the best and worst. That's what you go to. Like, there's not like a middle ground or something where you're like, you know, like what was just okay. Worst foods I ever had. I think like worst drinks I've ever had. Most of them would be Mountain Dew flavors. Worst foods I ever had. I mean, stuff I'm not a fan of, like asparagus or basically anything that's on the side of a wedding dish. How about what's the worst food you ever had? My middle five foods. God, let me think. Like in terms of like, I feel like turkey is something that like I don't really like or hate. It's just kind of there. Be like on my middle meat in terms of like my favorite meats being like chicken and beef, and then like somewhere in the middle of turkey is just kind of there. Ham would be toward the top. Pork would be toward the top. That is a pretty top heavy list now that I think about it. Oh, that's a tough one, actually. Well, top five, that's even harder. But I always like Nerds, like the candy Nerds, the little, like, the crunchy, delectable, tiny candies that come in a variety of delicious flavors. Sour Patch Kids is a good one. The other one, Mike and Ike, are fun. I tend to go for, like, the gummy candies over, like, the chocolates, although Kit Kats would probably be my favorite chocolate, and then probably, like, Reese's would be in that list as well. In terms of gummy candies, like, you know, gummy bears are always good. All right, stop screwing around. Number one, I would say, is probably Nerds, and then probably like Zots, which I don't know. Nobody's ever had Zots, but like Zots Pops were really good when I was a kid. They still make the Zots candy that's like this fizzing candy in your mouth. It's really good. What else? Pixie Sticks are okay. No, I go like Nerds, Sour Patch Kids, Warheads are really sour. Trolley Bright Crawlers, the gummy worms are really good. Top favorite candy. What was a good one? Let me see. I know something I could try as we close things out here. Or maybe not. Probably have the acoustic guitar in here. Ugh. All right. I think I'm going to wrap up here, but not before I play what I believe to be kind of like my theme song of the 2021 Christmas season. So I'm going to go ahead and let Amazon take it away. Amazon, play Christmas Come On by Lindsey Sterling.
Christmas Come On by Lindsey Sterling, featuring Becky G on Amazon Music.
As I do, I might go ahead and just kind of show off some other things around here.
Counting the days, waiting all year. Sit back and celebrate when Christmas time is near.
Actually, can I dismount this? I think I can.
So soon I got your gift in May. Can't believe we're here on my favorite holiday.
Not by much, though.
There's been times before.
Actually, I am going to one more thing after I'm done with this. I just thought of something.
The night was down and filled with doubt. I had you, and we made it through the year. It's so good to be here. So we put it in a song, dance the way we want, turn the fire.
Apologize in advance if this camera work is a little shoddy. I've got like maybe 3 degrees in my left or right I can use. Ooh. Oh, man, I thought I pulled that out for a second. actually a lot of really great Christmas songs that like don't get a ton of credit. Obviously, everyone always knows like the big ones, but it's actually a song by Bianca Ryan, and I don't think anybody knows who it is, but it's really big in the Netherlands of all places. Skittles is somewhere hiding out. I don't know where he is actually. Usually don't see him for these kind of things. Probably won't see him for the birthday bash either. He buries himself somewhere. Not literally, of course. Kind of a cool idea, but I'm not going to do it on stream. I'm going to do it after the stream, which I know doesn't really help because I'm telling you about stuff I'm going to do after the stream. Yes, and like I said, the last thing I want to talk about, and I did kind of show it earlier, but the Christmas logo of 2021, and of course this Christmas season, is lovingly dedicated to my granddad, who passed away in 2005. Always a role model of mine for his sense of humor, his propensity for graphics, all things like that. And this idea came to me pretty early on that I wanted to do like a toy-themed kind of logo, and I was like, the idea hit me really quick, like toys. What would be like a toy type of thing I could use? And then I'm like, well, didn't my grandfather design me a toy box when I was a kid? And sure enough, I mean, I know he did, but he made all these different graphics, which aren't immediately evident here. But so I actually like took a picture for inspiration of the toy box with the different French curves and shapes, and I mean the colors I made up myself. But you know, there was a rocking horse, there was a bicycle. There was even a pirate flag on the toy box he designed me, which I used. It's not really evident here, but it is in some of my videos. I used like a 2021 flag, and I used that shape as inspiration for the flag. It's not a pirate flag anymore. It's a candy cane flag. But, so everything in this logo, besides like the font, is like something that was somehow created by him. So in addition to this, which is my homage to him, I have a couple pictures on the walls that unfortunately I can't really get in the stream. Different Christmases, and in the corner you can't really see it, but it says "Thank you, Granddad" in like kind of small font in the bottom left corner. So, you know, just kind of letting people know. And I mentioned it in the video too that I revealed this logo, but I didn't really go into great depth about it. The toy train is actually something I did create from scratch, so that's not one of his graphics, but it's inspired by his graphics, as are the bicycle and rocking horse, which are right here. Kind of hard to see in the video, I realize. That was kind of done on purpose. They're kind of like carved in, sort of, so they're not like super standing out. But the green and white colors, obviously, I really love. I really wanted to do something with that. And no, thank you. I appreciate you guys, you know, liking the logo and everything. But yeah. Yeah, that's just, you know, that's kind of my closing for 2021, you know. We still don't know, like, what's going to happen, you know. Like, Christmas 2021 is still 11 days away, 10 days away after today, and, you know, the birthday bash is coming up this week. this weekend. And, you know, obviously the birthday bash and Christmas both have a similar energy, but also kind of a lot different. As much as I love my birthday bash, I don't go jumping around screaming, it's back, when it turns to my day. But this is going to be a great week coming up. Even the rest of this week is going to be pretty great. But, like, next week, birthday bash week, Christmas week, it's like the best week of the year. I can't believe it's almost here. I say that every year, but I really, truly cannot believe it's almost here. And I'd like to thank everybody tonight who watched the Fireside Chat. Randy, Corey, Bryn, who was here for a little short while. Yeah, I did put a lot of thought into it, because I put a lot of thought into all this. Like I said, the Coke bottles, the decorations from past Christmases, the new decorations, even though they're new, I still took some of that old inspiration into why I picked them. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to come up with this, and then it's a lot of fun when it's all put together. And I'm glad I was able to share some of that with you tonight for the past couple hours. It's been a lot of fun, and we've had some people. We had my friend Joe from California. We had people who watch my mall tours from New York and Massachusetts. Should be an incredible birthday bash, and we're still waiting to see if Randy's coming. But anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully I entertained you for a couple hours while just drinking tea and just shooting the breeze here for a little bit. It's been a lot of fun, honestly. But on that note, and I will go cheddar. But on that note, thank you guys so much for watching the 2021 Christmas Fireside Chat. It was another great one. This is not the end, of course. We still got a lot more to go. A few more big events before we hit the big day. Definitely doing well. Loving this time of year. But again, thank you all so much. As always, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Again, I'll see you all before that.